Good evening, folks. Thanks for joining us this evening. Now we're going to take some emails from our viewers. The first one is going to be from Melinda from Las Vegas. Melinda, thanks for writing in. What is the best way to price my house without going too low? That's a great question, Melinda, especially in this market environment. The first thing you have to remember is research and patience. Get all your information from as many websites as you can. Some examples would be Zillow.com, Cyber Homes, Real Estate ABC. And get as much information as far as comparable sales in your area. And you should also then contact at least 5 real estate agents. You don't want to limit yourself to 3, which was the old rule of thumb. You want to contact 5 because a lot of agents have come into this market when the market was hot and they don't have the experience as far as I'm concerned. You get 5 agents, get 5 different opinions. If you still cannot decide on the price, as a last resort, you might want to contact a real estate appraiser and have the real estate appraiser give you a full appraisal. It should not cost you more than $400, and let him give you comparable sales and explain to you why he's coming up with that value. Now, just understand that the valuation, the estimate of value, is not necessarily going to be the price you're going to sell it out, but it gives you a good guide as to what you should ask your starting price, and expect to either go up or down depending on what the market conditions are in your area. And that's the best way to do it. The next email is from Camille from Buffalo. How important is doing repairs and preparing my house to show? Can I give the buyer a credit or just reduce the price? This is another excellent question, Camille. Thanks for writing. House repairs, depending on if they're aesthetic or not, if you know that there's a problem and you live in a disclosure state, you must disclose any repairs to your buyer at some point. So you might as well just get them fixed. Giving them a credit may not be the answer, because if they see something right out as soon as they look at the house, then they're going to question whether or not you took care of the house and there's other maintenance issues. If you have a torn carpet or worn flooring or some kind of a situation with tile in the bathroom, I suggest you get that fixed as soon as possible before you even show the property. This way you're inviting the buyer into the house. You're not scaring them away with repair situations. The next email is from John from Maryland. We're going to contract on a bank foreclosure. The bank told us that the property is sold as is. They said we can have it inspected within 10 days. But they will not fix anything since it is sold as is. My brother, who is familiar with home repairs, looked at the house and he said it was okay. Should we waste our money on an inspection? Absolutely, you have to get an inspection. Because the foreclosed properties are staying on the market for at least a month or 2 vacant, we're now running into environmental issues as far as pest control, as far as mold issues, and it's very important that you get these houses thoroughly inspected, and you have to make sure that all the outlets are working, and a certified home inspector will come in and check everything in that property. They will check every outlet, check every window, make sure that it's structurally sound. They may not be qualified to do a mold inspection, but they know some of the symptoms, and they may call somebody in to check for mold, see if there's asbestos, but it's very important that you get a proper certified home inspection done. Let's go to the next one, and this is from Chris from Boca Raton. What is title insurance, and why should I buy it? It seems like a waste of money. Chris, title insurance is not a waste of money. I can tell you many stories where title claims had to go in after the property was bought, but most importantly, a title insurance company is going to do what they call a title search. And they will search your title to make sure that the property is free of any liens and encumbrances and encroachments. And that's extremely important, because when you buy the property, you want it to be yours and you want it to be clear of any liens. The latest thing that's happening now with this foreclosure environment is that mechanics are putting scam liens on there where they time it perfectly, where they will try and bypass the title insurance or title search, then you get stuck with the lien after you buy the property. So title insurance, which is very nominal in cost, maybe $300 to $400, depending on the price of the house, is extremely important. Thanks. That's a really helpful question. Thanks again, Chris, for sending that question in. That's all the time we have today, folks. Thanks very much. We'll see you next week. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to email me at joe@americasbestagent.com. Thanks again.